Instagram and on YouTube. On Instagram, you will just hear my explanation, but on YouTube, you can go right now. I'm live there as well, which means you can see what I'm writing, and yeah, you can follow all the explanation the way I write things, okay? So I'm gonna give myself a few minutes to, 1 second, to open my document at the clinic. No. Okay. So I'm opening it here. So if you want to listen to the explanation, you can go to YouTube right now. Hi everyone. Hi Rosie. And before I begin, I actually want to say a Happy New Year to everyone. I hope this year will be a very, very good year, a very productive year. Um, and whatever you wish for comes true, and you work on your goals as well, more than anything. So today I'm gonna do a small text with you. It's a text mainly in the past tense, and about me visiting the clinic and the lab. And also, I don't know why I'm a bit confused because I didn't go live for a while. Um, okay, so now I have to go back to my normal. So before I begin, I want to let you know, everyone, that on Monday we begin our courses. It's a 3 month course. It's a 3 month Lebanese Arabic course. We finished term 1, and term 2 starts on Monday, and we begin. So Monday is January. Hi, Juliana. It's been a while. January 16 until April 15. So we meet twice a week for 1 hour and 15 minutes every Monday and Wednesday. You can check the schedule here in my profile. If you want, there is a link in my bio. You can fill it up if you're interested in joining. There will be different levels, all the way from absolute beginners to the maintenance course. Now, if you want to find out more about the course levels, the course content, thank you for liking my page. I'm happy you like it. You can just fill the form in my bio, and I can send you the course plans by email. So I always say to my students, it's nice to learn things here and there on social media, on Instagram, the short lessons that I upload, or even on YouTube sometimes when I upload some intensive lessons. Hi, Sherbel. But if you want to properly learn any language, of course, including Arabic, spoken Arabic, Lebanese Arabic, it's very, very, very important to have a structure in your learning procedure. Something, a course plan. You know what your goals are. You know what you're achieving on the first week. You know what you're achieving even on day 1, day 2, week 1, the first month, the second month. So you have a clear target. You have a clear roadmap that takes you from 0 to becoming really good. Or if you are not 0, let's say you're in the middle, you know where you start and you know where you're going. So this is very important when you're doing anything, actually, not only when you're learning a language. So if you have some time tonight, yalla, stay with me as usual. Don't just, yeah, listen to me, I'm just listening and learning, because like that maybe you wouldn't be learning. Ideally, guys, whoever is on YouTube, also let me know if you can hear me well, okay? Just type it in the comment box. Ideally, go grab a piece of paper and write everything that you're hearing down. Write them down. Hi, Jenny. Yalla, if you have time, don't go. Go grab a piece of paper and write down this. It's gonna be like a 20-minute lesson, okay? So, say things out loud with me all the time. Take this 20 minutes to have a conversation with yourself. Sometimes students tell me, "Oh, I want to do a course and I want to do a conversational course. I want to improve my speaking." And I don't have somebody to speak with. That's an excuse. You can always speak with yourself. You can say things out loud with yourself. Have a conversation with yourself. Grab a piece of paper, write things down, because when you write things down, your brain will retain more information for longer. Okay, so yalla, write them down, say them out loud with me, and let's begin. So, firstly, I'm going to start by reading the passage. I hope you're not hearing the noise of my washing machine in the background so loud. So I'm going to start by reading the passage with normal speed, not slowing things down. And then, of course, I'm going to slow things down and break them down as well. On YouTube, are you guys hearing me? If yes, give me a thumb up. Just write any comment. Let me know if the sound is good as well. يلا, let's begin. So, جمعة الماضية رحت على العيادة ليفحصني الحكيم. فحصني وطلب مني فحوصات دم. طلب فحص السكري، الكوليسترول، الهرمونات، وكمان فحص بول. تاني نهار رحت على المختبر الصبح لأنه كان لازم أعمل الفحوصات على الريق. السكرتيرة هونيك سألتني إذا عندي تأمين. بالأول فكرت إنه عندي، بس بعدين اكتشفت إنه منه مجدد، فاضطريت أدفع. طلعوا نتائج الفحوصات تاني يوم وكل شي كان ممتاز الحمد لله. Okay, يلا, I'm gonna break it down. As I said, if you have time, go to my YouTube and check the explanation properly. It's all written with the Roman alphabet and the Arabic script, and I break it down by drawing on the screen, so you can go there. I'll try to turn my screen every now and then as well. Okay, يلا, let's begin. جمعة الماضية. So جمعة in Arabic means, in Lebanese Arabic means either Friday or week, جمعة. But when I want to say last week, I'm not just saying جمعة الماضية, I'm saying جمعة الماضية, جمعة الماضية. So we have two ways of saying last week. Either you don't put L to جمعة. Okay, I'm gonna actually turn my camera so you can see what I'm saying. I'll try to multitask. Okay. So, here, either you can say جمعة الماضية without putting an L basically to جمعة, like here I did جمعة الماضية. You see there is no L here, جمعة الماضية. But then also you have the option of saying الجمعة الماضية. So what would be the difference? The difference would be with the first one, you're saying جمعة الماضية. You're pronouncing the T مربوطة. جمعة الماضية. You see this T here? I'm pronouncing it. جمعة with the L. جمعة الماضية. But if I put L to جمعة, I'm not going to say الجمعة الماضية. No, it becomes, this T becomes silent and it becomes الجمعة الماضية. الجمعة الماضية. Okay? One second, I don't know why my mouse is not working. I'm gonna close this and open it again. One second. يلا ثاني. Okay, I can see it now. Perfect. Okay, so الجمعة الماضية last week, or here I wrote جمعة الماضية. Okay, my pen is not working sadly. Oh, one moment. Let me see if I can figure out how to do it. Okay, I just bought a new pad and it's not working, so I'll try my best to write using my fingers. Okay, so جمعة الماضية last week. يلا, say out loud with me and write it down. جمعة الماضية رحت, I went. جمعة الماضية رحت. In Arabic, if you want to say I went to, you say رحت ع. Okay, but if you're going to a place, so here for example, I said رحت ع. In fact, I didn't say رحت ع, I said رحت عل, because I'm saying to the, and it's a place, it's not a person. Guys on YouTube, if you're hearing me, please let me know, write anything in the comment box so I know that you can hear me properly. So, رحت عل عيادة. عيادة is a clinic. It's a feminine word, by the way. You can guess it with the A in the end, which in Arabic we write with the T مربوطة. رحت على عيادة. So notice how I use the preposition حرف الجر ع. رحت ع. Why? Because I'm going to a place, so that's why we use رحت with ع. But if I'm not going to a place, if I'm going to see, let's say, a human being, if I want to say, for example, I went to the doctor instead of I went to a place, what do you think I should say? Who knows? Tell me if you know. Yalla, on Instagram or YouTube, just type it in the comment box. So I'm saying, if I'm going to a place in Arabic, I say رحت ع. But if I'm going to a person, what should I say? Who knows? Let me know. Type it in the comment box. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm just gonna wait a second for you to tell me. I don't know if anyone on YouTube is hearing me because no one is commenting. Just say something so I know that you are there, okay? Oh, yes, good sound. Okay, now, merci, Rosie. Thank you. Okay, so can you tell me what should I say if it's a person? شو guys? Is it رحت? So رحت ع. Thank you, Rosie. So رحت ع means I went to. For example, رحت على المطعم. So you're literally saying on the, which means I went to. So رحت على المطعم, رحت على العيادة, رحت على البيت, رحت على المدرسة. All these are places. So yalla, learn, Andrew. You have nothing missing, like we say in Arabic, which means you can do it. So رحت على العيادة, رحت على المطعم, to the restaurant, رحت على المدرسة, to school. But if I'm going to a place, what should I say? Yalla, who knows? Hi, Mel. شو كعيتو? You give up? We was okay. So diplomatic sanity is saying رحت لا. We say more رحت لعند. لعند. So for example, if I want to say I went to the doctor, I'm not gonna say رحت ع الحكيم. That would be wrong. I have to say رحت لعند. For example, رحت لعند الماما. I went to my mom. رحت لعند الحكيم. I went to the doctor. Okay, لعند. رحت لعند ما بعرف دكنجة. دكنجة is the grocer. So if you're going to a person, say لعند. If you're going to a place, say رحت ع. So I'm gonna turn my camera. Hi, Nicole. Yalla, grab a piece of paper and join the lesson. I just started now. So جمعة الماضية last week رحت على العيادة. I went literally on, I'm saying, which means to. I went to the clinic. رحت على العيادة. عيادة. It's 3 syllables and it has the عين. عيادة. So جمعة الماضية last week رحت على العيادة. I went to the clinic. I went to the clinic. Why? لا. لا means so that or in order to or yeah. لا. So that in this case. لا. It's a preposition. So رحت على العيادة. لا prefix, sorry. لا يفحصني. لا يفحصني. So usually يحفظ يفحص means he tests. يفحص, and it's related to the word فحص, which means a test. It can be any test, a test at school, a blood test. So that's فحص. So لا يفحص, so that he tests. لا يفحصني, the ne here means me, so that he tests me. So he checks me. Checks me? The doctor checks me in English. Can you tell me if that's how you say it in English? So رحت على العيادة لا يفحصني الحكيم, the doctor, so that the doctor checks like makes a checkup on me. I don't know. Can you say how we say it in English? Okay, so usually when I want to say he checks or he tests, the word is sorry, I'm writing with my finger, so it's really difficult to write. I'll try. بيفحص. بيفحص. So بيفحص is usually with a b because it's the third person. بيفحص. I have to add a b. But who knows why here I am dropping the b. And I'm not saying لا بيفحص. I'm saying لا يفحص. Who knows why? Can you type it either on YouTube or on Instagram? So I said جمعة الماضية رحت على العيادة. I went to the clinic. لا يفحصني instead of لا بيفحصني الحكيم. ليش؟ why؟ مين بيعرف؟ who knows؟ مين بيعرف ليه؟ who knows why؟ يلا tell me. So جمعة الماضي رحت على العيادة ليفحصني الحكيم. Why do I say ليفحصني and not لبيفحصني? Who knows? So last week I went to the clinic so that the doctor conducts a checkup on me. I don't know how to say it in English. Yalla, tell me how we say it in English. Hi, Avi. I'll see you on Monday, Evrar. Yalla, شو? I'm not gonna tell you, you tell me. Do we say لا بيفحصني or لا يفحصني, and why? Why do we say the correct one? Because of I went to the mood marker. Because actually, I'm not sure what's your name. Let me know what's your name. Because whenever you have a la, which means in order to or to, we have to drop the b. As simple as that. So whenever you add the la before a verb, you drop the b of that verb. So instead of la بيفحص, so that he checks, it becomes لا يفحص, so that he checks. Okay, Maria. So let's repeat the sentence. Are you saying out loud with me? Let me know if you're saying out loud with me or not, and let me know if you're writing it. Say I'm writing, say I'm repeating. Hi, Tyler. So يلا, let's repeat. جمعة الماضية رحت على العيادة ليفحصني الحكيم with a liaison. لا يفحصني الحكيم with a liaison. Say لا يفحصني لا يفحصني الحكيم. So I want to give you like a little secret, a little trick that makes you sound more native when you're doing the liaisons. So instead of saying لا يفحصني and then pausing before the L, الحكيم, and then saying الحكيم, pause after the L if you want. So لا يفحصني الحكيم, لا يفحصني الحكيم. Yeah, I'm trying to look both ways, Rosie. So جمعة الماضية رحت على العيادة لا يفحصني الحكيم. So فحصني, literally he tested me, which means he checked. Somebody tell me how do we say it in English? Like he didn't check on me, he checked up on me. He conducted a checkup on me. Tell me how we say it in English. So فحصني. فحص means he tested. فحصني means he tested me. فحصني. So when I say hi Irene, I'll see you on Monday. So فحصني, he tested me, which means he he made a checkup on me because it's a doctor. فحص is the verb and the ne means me. يلا Irene, grab a piece of paper if you're free and do this with me. So فحصني, he checked me. Okay, so the ne means me. فحصني وطلب. طلب يعني he asked for or he requested. Sometimes it can mean he ordered, because when you order food that's also طلب. So فحصني وطلب. So the w means and. So فحصني وطلب. Now, ideally, look how nice it would be instead of pausing here and saying فحصني and then saying وطلب. It's nicer if you say فحصني و. You see the link here? You make the ne and the w together. فحصني وطلب. Okay, these little details are the details that will make you sound more native over time if you practice them. Okay, so فحصني وطلب مني. I think I'm a bit stressed today when I'm doing this lesson. I don't think I am stressed. You know why? Because I'm on YouTube, I'm on Instagram, and my pen is not working, and I'm trying to write with my fingers. And I didn't go live for a long time, so I'm a bit stressed. That's why my cheeks are red. Okay, so فحصني وطلب مني. طلب يعني he asked. من means from. طلب من, he asked from. And the ne, what is the ne here? يلا, tell me. I just said it already twice in this lesson. فحصني وطلب مني. يلا, tell me, what's the ne here? I'm gonna check your answers. Yes, thank you, Tyler. Check up on me. Okay, to conduct a checkup on me. Thank you. Okay, so شو what's the ne there? So طلب مني. What's the ne? طلب مني. Yes, from me. The ne. Bravo, Yanni, you're still here. I'm proud of you. So طلب مني. The ne means me. So فحسني وطلب مني فحوصات. So you see the similarity between فحسني and فحوصات, obviously because these are from the same family of words. These words have the three root letters fe, ha, and sad. So all the words that have these three roots, they have to these three root letters, they have to do anything with شو اسمه tests. Okay, so for example, when I say فحص, it means a test. It can be a blood test, as I said. It can be a test at school. فحص. And the verb is, so look at the difference. فحص, فحص. It's a one syllable word. فحص. And it means a test. فحص. But if I put the fatha, فحص, there's a ha. فحص, it becomes two syllables. فحص, that's the past tense of to test. He tested. You hear the difference? At least try to say with me. So, whenever we have one syllable words in Arabic, like fahs, fahs, it's really difficult to say. That's why even us as native speakers, we end up adding a sound to make it easier to pronounce. Notice I was saying all this time fahs, fahs, fahs. But the actual word is fahs. But if it's easier, say fahs. And we native speakers do that too. Fahs. But don't get confused between fahs and fahas. There's a ha. Fahs, fahas. Can you hear the difference? Yes or no? Are you saying out loud with me? Yalla, write it down in the comment box. I'm actually gonna write the difference here on Instagram. Fahas, that's test, and fahas with a, fahas. Hi Lara. It's been a while we didn't see you. I didn't see you. Yalla, stay here if you have time. Grab a piece of paper and do this lesson. So, fahas, he tested. And fahasne, as we said, he tested me. Now, going back to here, to the text, you see here it's فحوصات. فحوصات. It's two syllables in the Lebanese dialect. فحوصات means tests in the plural. Okay, so فحصني, he tested me. فحصني, or he conducted a checkup on me. وطلب مني, and he requested from me. What did he ask for? He requested فحوصات. فحوصات, tests. فحوصات دم, blood tests. فحوصات دم, that's in the plural. In the singular, usually whenever you have a blood test, you just say فحص دم. فحص دم, blood test, because as I said, test means فحص. Now, طلب مني فحوصات دم. In English, you say blood test or blood tests. In Arabic, we're saying tests blood, because you're actually saying tests of blood. That's why it translates as blood test. Okay, so we don't say dam fahas, that would be wrong. Look at my cheeks, they are so red. So we don't say what was I saying, dam fahas, that would be wrong. We have to say fahas dam in the singular, and in the plural fahusat dam, and the word dam is not changing. The word fahas and fahusat are changing depending on whether you have one test in the singular or multiple tests in the plural. Okay, hi Zain, thank you so much for the encouragement. Okay, yalla, stay here and continue watching. Okay, so let's repeat. I'm gonna repeat. Yalla, make sure you're repeating out loud with me, and if you are, write it in the comment box and let me know whether you're reading, you're writing with me. Yalla, make sure you're writing even better. But at least, the least you should do now is read with me out loud. Always have a conversation with yourself, as I said. Maybe later on you can sit down and write it. Okay? Yalla. So, let's repeat. جمعة الماضية رحت على العيادة لا يفحصن الحكيم. لا يفحصن. It's 4 syllables with a liaison. لا يفحصن الحكيم. So last week I went to the clinic so that the doctor conducts a checkup on me. فحصني he conducted a checkup on me, which means literally he tested me. فحصني وطلب مني, and he requested from me فحوصات دم, tests of blood, which mean blood tests. Okay, يلا, who has a question so far? And if, hi Sandy, I missed you. So whoever had, Sandy was my classmate at university. I really miss those days. Okay, so yalla, whoever has a question, please write it in the comment box so I answer you. I'm gonna keep going for now, okay? يلا خلونا نكمل. Let's continue. So طلب فحص okay, طلب مني فحوصات دم. So طلب, he requested or he asked for. طلب فحص السكري. Notice how I pronounced it as one word with a liaison. فحص السكري. So the actual word is فحص, as I said. And then we have السكري. If we look here in Arabic, it's written with an alif lam. السكري. Literally, you're saying the. Sikkar means sugar. Sikkari means what do you say? Diabetes. Okay, sikkari, diabetes. So فحص السكري, the test for diabetes. I think that's how you call it in English, right? Now notice when I'm pronouncing it, although it's written as السكري, you notice here when I'm representing the pronunciation, I didn't say السكري. Notice here I wrote in English السكري. Why? Because the word, who knows why? Yalla, before I give you the answer, does anyone know why I say فحص? You see, okay? If it's easier to pronounce, instead of saying فحص and then pausing and saying سكري, you can do a liaison and say فحص السكري. Hi, Yusuf. So look at it, hear it. فحص. Think of the word sis. It doesn't exist, but فحص السكري. Okay, I'm not saying فحص and then saying السكري. I'm saying فحص. فحص. فحص السكري. فحص السكري. Now, why am I saying فحص السكري, the diabetes test, instead of فحص السكري? Yalla, if you're a beginner already, not an absolute beginner, you should know the answer. Who knows? Or if you were my student in one of my courses, yalla, I'm not gonna tell you. Who will give me the answer? There is 11 people on Instagram and 22 people on YouTube, so we're almost 30 people. At least one person should know the answer and give it to me. If you're a beginner, you should know it, okay? ليه منقول, why do we say, ليه منقول فحص السكري وما منقول فحص السكري? Yes, very good Tyler, and very good Rosie and Isa? I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Yes, solar letters. Very good Anas, very good Rosie. We call them sun letters. بالعربي بنسميهم, we call them الحروف الشمسية. What are sun letters? Sun letters are some letters, some words, whatever words start with those letters, like the letter sin, the letter sheen. There is a list of them. You can memorize them. Like in this case, سكري, the s is a sun letter. Anytime you put before the sun letter the article l, which means the, you end up not pronouncing the l. So you say السكري instead of السكري, even if the l is there. Now if I say السكري, is it wrong? Yes, it's wrong. It's not the end of the world. It's not the biggest mistake in the world. I mean, maybe it's not even a mistake, but it's just a correct pronunciation thing. Okay? So فحص السكري. For example, the word سيارة starts with a sin. So instead of saying السيارة, we have to say السيارة, even if we are writing the L. Okay? So طلب فحص السكري, he requested or asked for the test of diabetes. الكوليسترول, just the cholesterol. Will and the will. No, one of my students was asking me what's with these will and bill, and so w means and, Il means the. So if you want to say and the, you immediately say will and the. So wu plus il is will and the. Will. Hormonate. Hormonate is hormones. We just sometimes take non-Arabic words like hormones, we borrow them, and we add Arabic endings to them. Like the it in the end means the plural form of something, right? So we even take non-Arabic words and add the plural endings to them. Like hormone, in English it's hormones. In Arabic is hormonate because the it ending in the end means the plural of something. So طلب, he requested for or asked for فحص السكري, the diabetes test, فحص الكوليسترول وفحص الهرمونات, and the test for the hormones. What did I want to say? I wanted to say something. What? Okay. So we said will means and the. And bil means in the. Why? Because we have be in Arabic, the letter B, the preposition b. B means in. And il means the. Together, I'm not going to say be il. We merge them into bil, which means in the. Bil bit, in the house. That's why it means at home. Okay? So yalla, I'm gonna turn my camera again and continue. يلا. So طلب فحص السكري، فحص الكوليسترول والهرمونات، وكمان and also and كمان also وكمان فحص بول. بول means urine. فحص means test. Urine test. فحص بول. It's an easy word to remember. You can just remember the word ball. Okay? So وكمان فحص بول. يلا. So let's repeat this part. طلب فحص السكري. I can add here فحص الكوليسترول or I can just say الكوليسترول. فحص الهرمونات وكمان and also فحص بول. Urine test. Okay, so far, if you have questions, yalla, let me know in the comment box. Let me check on YouTube if anyone has a question. No one has a question. Very good. Yalla, let's continue. So, yalla, where's my Haida? Let's go here. تاني نهار, the next day, تاني نهار. You're saying second. So, تاني literally means second. That's why it means the next day, okay? تاني نهار, which means the next day, the second day. تاني نهار. تاني نهار, you can even say تاني يوم. It's really the same thing. It literally means the same thing, the next day or the second day. تاني يوم or تاني نهار. رحت على المختبر. Why did I say رحت على and I didn't say رحت لعند? يلا. We just said it. If you were here, you should know. رحت لعند. Ugh, I hate when my pen doesn't work. I should fix that before my Monday lessons. So رحت لعند. شو يعني رحت لعند ورحت على? Why did I say here رحت على المختبر? مختبر is lab, by the way. مختبر. And we usually sometimes use the plural مختبرات like labs, okay? So تاني نهار رحت على المختبر. Yes, very good Yani, because we're going to a place which is the lab. That's why we use رحت على. Bravo Yani for surviving. I missed you and I'm proud of you. Okay, so تاني نهار رحت على. I went to because it's a place. رحت لعند if I'm going to a person. Very good is Isa. How do you pronounce? Is it Isha or Isa or let me know how you pronounce. How I don't know. I'm asking you. Let me know how to pronounce your name, but in fact, you can't pronounce it. You can just write it. Okay, so رحت على المختبر. Here على المختبر. Notice here على. I am pronouncing the L because here the letter meme is not a sun letter. We call it a moon letter. حرف قمري. Moon letter يعني حرف قمري. ميم حرف قمري. The letter M is a moon letter. That's why I have to pronounce the L sound. I have to say عل مختبر, and ما منقول عم مختبر. We can't say عم مختبر. We have to say عل. We have to pronounce the L. عل مختبر. Okay? يلا, say out loud with me. Say in the... Oh, okay. Like Isabel. Okay, nice to meet you, Isabel. So, are you saying out loud with me, everyone? If yes, say yes. If no, say no. And if you're writing, that's even better. You can drop me a pen emoticon or something, or just say I'm writing. Okay. So تاني نهار, the next day, رحت على المختبر الصبح. الصبح. صبح يعني morning. الصبح literally means the morning, but we say in the morning. It means in the morning. And a lot of times, something important here, let me tell you. A lot of times my students get confused because in the spoken dialect, in standard Arabic, we say في الصباح, in the morning. In the spoken dialect, in the Lebanese dialect, a lot of times my students can get confused and they say بالصبح. B means in, and الصبح means the morning. So they get confused and they make a literal translation in the morning, بالصبح. But in the dialect, that's not right. You don't have to put the b. Simply by adding the il, which means the الصبح, pronounced as الصبح because sa, the sad is a sun letter, it becomes, bravo Rosie, it's a person. It means, الصبح means in the morning. So, for example, أكلت, I ate, الصبح. Literally, I'm saying I ate the morning. I didn't eat the morning. I ate in the morning. But I'm not saying أكلت بالصبح. That would be wrong. Got it? So you're just saying, it translates literally as I ate, and then you say the morning. الصبح. مش بالصبح. Okay? And instead of saying الصبح, don't pronounce the L. Pronounce الصبح. أكلت الصبح. Why? Because صاد حرف شمسي. صاد is a sun letter. Got it? Did you understand? Say I understood, or say I didn't understand, but I hope you understood. Yalla, let me know. Did you understand? Did you get it? Let me know in the comment box before I continue, or if you have a question, let me know and then I continue. So I will repeat. تاني نهار, the next day, رحت على المختبر الصبح. And with a liaison, it's nicer instead of saying رحت على المختبر and then pausing and then saying الصبح, say رحت على المختبر الصبح. على المختبر الصبح. كتير منيح. Very good. So على المختبر الصبح. Almost like it's one word, you see? A very long word. Okay, there's lots of links and liaisons in Arabic, especially when it comes to the spoken dialect. Okay, say with me. Instead of saying رحت على المختبر الصبح, you have to say رحت, you can pause, على المختبر الصبح. على المختبر الصبح. رحت على المختبر الصبح. Got it? Okay. رحت على المختبر الصبح لأنه because لأنه كان لازم. لازم means I must. كان لازم literally means كان means it was, but when I say كان لازم, I don't mean to say it was I must. It means I had to. Okay? So لازم I must. كان لازم I had to. You had to. He had to. It's the same. Doesn't change like in English. It stays. كان لازم. Okay? So لأنه because كان لازم. Because it was a must. That's how it translates in English. Because it was a must. That's why it means I had to. Got it? لأنه كان لازم. كان لازم what? I had to what? Let's see. كان لازم أعمل. I had to do. So أعمل means I do. In fact, in Arabic, بعمل means I do. With a B. بعمل. Oh my god, sorry about the pen, but I'm trying my best. Okay, so بعمل يعني I do, usually has a b. But why did I drop the b? Who knows? Again, can you tell me? Can you tell me? And actually, can you start making a list of when we drop the b? Notice here in Arabic also when you see it written, it's كان لازم أعمل and it's not كان لازم بعمل. ليش؟ ليش شلنا الب? Why did we remove the b? Who knows? I'm not gonna say. يلا, you tell me. ما بالعربي ما منقول كان لازم بعمل، منقول we say كان لازم أعمل. But there is no verb before. Yes, usually when we have two verbs following each other, yes, Clara, you have to drop it. But there is another reason. Yes, Rosie, very good. You see, Rosie knows all the answers because she did all my courses. Okay, so it's because after لازم we have to drop the b. Very good. Most of you have nicknames. Tell me your names. When you give the answer, tell me your name next to it so I know how to call you with your name. Lady Arabic. Okay? So, كان لازم أعمل. After لازم, we drop the b and we don't say كان لازم بعمل. Okay? So, كان لازم أعمل. I had to do what? Here, there's a nice word to learn. يلا. كان لازم أعمل فحوصات, tests, and the word here is عريق. يلا, memorize it. Is it a new word to most of you? كان لازم أعمل فحوصات عريق. Notice here it's written with an L, عل, literally on the, عل, and then we have ريق, and the word ريق starts with a ر. The ر is a sun letter, حرف شمسي. كرمال هيك ما بنلفظ اللام. That's why we don't pronounce the l. We pronounce it عري, and we don't pronounce this l because re is one of the sun letters as well. Add it to the list. So instead of saying عري, say عري. مين بيعرف شو يعني عري? Who knows what's the meaning of عري? كان لازم أعمل فحوصات عري. Okay, I'm happy I'm teaching you a new word. What is it? Yalla, who knows what it means? I'm gonna give you 20 seconds. I'm on Instagram, Michael, at the same time. شو مين بيعرف? Who knows? مين بيعرف شو يعني عريق؟ فحوصات عريق. Tests or blood tests عريق. شو يعني؟ مين بيعرف؟ يلا, write it down as well. Bravo, Tyler, you wrote it عريق, but we want to know the meaning. Who knows? By the time somebody gives me the answer, I want to let you know that on Monday, it's not too late if you want to join. We're starting our new term of 3-month courses. We will be meeting every Monday and Wednesday for 1 hour and 15 minutes, and there are levels all the way from absolute beginners to advanced. So if you want to join the courses, there is a link in my bio on Instagram, and I will leave a link here as well under YouTube when I finish this live, or you can get in touch by email. It's not too late to sign up. I'm gonna give my students one more extra week to register. Shoo, yes, okay, very good. Somebody 0.00000 said that it means saliva. Very good. And Rosie here gave the answer, no food in the stomach. So it makes sense, right? Why? Because ri means saliva. And then when you say literally عري, it means literally on the saliva. And then عمو جورج? Who's عمو جورج, Rosie? So when you say عري, you're literally saying on the saliva because there's no food yet in your mouth. That's why it translates as on an empty stomach. How nice is the logic in languages? So in English you say on an empty stomach, in Arabic you say on saliva, like on an empty mouth that still has only saliva. Okay? عريق. Like now, for example, if I'm like, I'm speaking a lot, and I have a dry mouth, I can say نشف ريقه. Your uncle Rosie. نشف ريقه. My saliva dried, so I will drink water. نشف ريقه. Usually you can say نشف ريقه when you speak a lot and you got tired of speaking, okay? نشف, it dried. ريقه, ريق means saliva. ريقه, my saliva dried. نشف ريقه. So عالريق. So let's repeat. Say out loud with me, okay? So رحت على المختبر. يلا say out loud. رحت على المختبر الصبح لأنه because كان لازم أعمل I had to do. كان لازم أعمل الفحوصات the tests, but with a liaison I will say كان لازم أعمل do the أعمل الفحوصات عالريق on the saliva, which means on an empty stomach. Okay, so far? If yes, let me know. Give me a thumb up. Let's continue. السكرتيرة هونيك. So we in Arabic we say سكرتيرة, the secretary. Okay? السكرتيرة السكرتيرة هونيك, the secretary there. هونيك there. سألتني. Hi Nabila. يلا stay here if you have some time. Hi Alex. علوش. I will see you both on Monday. I'm happy I'll see you both on Monday. يلا. But you're already seeing me. So, but I'm not seeing you. Okay. So, سألتني. She asked me. سألت means she asked. سألتني. The ne here means me. سألتني. She asked me. سألتني إذا. If. سألتني إذا عندي. If I have. سألتني إذا عندي. Look here in Arabic. سألتني إذا عندي تأمين. تأمين. So it's not تمين. It's there's a تأمين. Pronounce the علوش is singing. سألون الناس. So سألت علي. يلا قولوا على صوت عالي. Say them out loud واكتبهم. Write them. Okay? So سألتني. She asked me. سألتني إذا. She asked me if. عندي. If I have. تأمين. مين بيعرف شو يعني تأمين? Who knows what's in... I was gonna say it. What's تأمين? شو يعني تأمين بالإنجليزي? What's the meaning of تأمين? سألتني إذا عندي تأمين. If I have insurance. Okay? سألتني إذا عندي تأمين. بالأول literally. Okay, what's bill? I already told you in this lesson. شو يعني bill? Bill. يلا, somebody tell me. Literally, the literal meaning of bill. شو يعني? قلت لكم بأول الدرس. I told you at the beginning of the lesson. بالأول bill. ما عليه إذا ما بتعرف. ما عليه. تأمين insurance علوش. So شو يعني bill علوش شو يعني bill? Yes, very good. In the. Very good علي. bill. But here it doesn't really literally mean in the. بالأول literally in the first. أول means first. بالأول, the literal meaning means in the first, but it doesn't mean in the first. بالأول means initially. بالأول. Okay? So بالأول. شوفوا هون. يلا. بالأول in the first, which means initially. Okay? اكتبوها. Write it down. أو على القليلة قولوها. Or at least say it. بالأول فكرت I thought. فكرت إنه I thought that. فكرت إنه. بالأول initially. فكرت إنه I thought that عندي. That I have. عندي تأمين. I mean that I have insurance. So سألتني إذا عندي تأمين. She asked me if I have insurance. Initially بالأول. That's a true story by the way, all of this. بالأول فكرت إنه عندي تأمين. Or عندي. Initially I thought that I have. فكرت إنه عندي بالأول. Thank you some of you for writing the words. بس بعدين. بس means but. بس بعدين يعني but then later on. but بعدين. شوفوا هون بالعربي. but بعدين اكتشفت. اكتشفت. It's two syllables, but you can also pronounce it as three syllables. يعني I can say اكتشفت, or I can say اكتشفت. You can add a little it in the end to make it easier to pronounce, okay? بس بعدين اكتشفت or اكتشفت, بس بعدين اكتشفت or اكتشفت يعني I discovered. اكتشفت إنه I discovered that. اكتشفت إنه منه مجدد. منه means it's not. It actually means he is not. Literally means he is not. منه. There is a dhamma here on the noon with a shadda. منه مجدد. So منه means he is not, but it translates as it is not. Why? Because in Arabic we don't have the pronoun it. That's why we have to use either he or she whenever we're talking about objects, because you know in Arabic even objects are gendered. يعني for example طاولة, table is feminine, النينة, bottle is feminine, قلم is masculine. It's gendered, but we don't say it. When I'm talking about the pen, I say he because the pen is a guy, and a bottle I say she because the bottle is a girl. So, and when I'm saying here manno, I'm saying he is not. Why? Because we're talking about the word تأمين, insurance, because insurance is a guy in Arabic. Okay? So اكتشفت إنه منه he is not مجدد. مجدد. It's related to the adjective. يلا, tell me, who knows? مجدد. Which adjective is it related to? By the way, the feminine of منه is منة. For example, if I'm talking about النينة, a bottle, I will say مثلا منة whatever, منة مسكرة. It's not closed. منة مسكرة. القلم منه قديم. It's not old. Okay? So منة منه depends if it's a guy or a girl or a masculine object or a feminine object. So منه is masculine, منة is feminine. علوش can minna mean never? No. Why did you think that? Maybe you're thinking about another word, علوش. مجدد related to جديد. Very good. أد. So جديد is new. مجدد. Can you guess what's مجدد in that case? منه مجدد. It's not. What? Who can tell me what it means? منه شو? Yes, very good, Rosie. It was expired and I forgot to renew it. That's why it means it's not renewed. منه مجدد. Very good. Okay, so اكتشفت. I discovered. Thank you all for interacting and writing some words and comments. Really, really well done. Okay, so اكتشفت إنه. Notice how I spontaneously even said اكتشفت instead of اكتشفت. It's always easier when we're conjugating the first person in the past and adding the it's in the end. Instead of اكتشفت, we say اكتشفت. So اكتشفت إنه I discovered that منه مجدد. It's not renewed. So means so. فاضطريت. Okay. اضطريت ادفع. اضطريت I was literally it means I was forced to. Let's break it down and I want to talk about the explanation of the pronunciation here. So in Arabic, in standard Arabic, it's written as fa. The fa is here as you can see. Okay, sorry. The fa is here as you can see, and اضطررت in standard Arabic. اضطررت. In Lebanese Arabic, I left the I could have actually just removed it and not written it because, you know, in Lebanese or any dialect, we don't have a right or wrong way of writing things because we just represent letters, pronunciations of words the way we kind of phonetically represent them, okay? So I can remove the here easily. Okay, I wish I could use my pencil. Anyways. Okay, so فاضطريت اضطريت. So I'm saying fad immediately. Look, fad اضطريت اضطريت and instead of saying the and t fad اضطريت. The d and t kind of we're merging them together in a shadda. فاضطريت. Okay, so even here when I write it fa and then d ta da d t a, I'm saying you can imagine that d doesn't exist and make that ta even stronger and say fatta fatta. Say with me, fatta fattarait. You see the da is almost like it's not there even if it's written. Okay, did you get it? Fattarait fattarait. Literally I was forced to, I was compelled to, like I had to basically. Fattarait. Did you get it? Did you get the pronunciation? Yalla, let me know. Say yes or no. I hope you don't say no. علوش, we don't say مجبور for forced, or this is another way to say forced. Yes, you can say مجبور means in this moment I have to do something. You can use it as a verb in the past. You can say نجبرت. Yes, you can say that علوش. نجبرت نجبرت or اضطريت. But there's a little difference between the two. انجبرت يعني I was forced to. Maybe somebody forced me. اضطريت يعني I had to. You know, like it was, I had to go or I had to do something. You know, like let's say you're leaving your friend's house. You don't say مجبورة أروح. You can, but it's a bit more forceful. مضطرة أروح would be more like I have to go. It's a little bit less forced. At least that's how it sounds. Okay, علوش. انجبرت I was forced to. اضطريت I had to. Okay, got it? Got the pronunciation, yes or no? فاضطريت. Say with me. فاضطريت. Who's faster, YouTube or Instagram? Yes, I got the pronunciation. This sort of thing always confuses me when there is a d sound and a t sound. Okay, so it gets better with time. Now at least this verb you got it, okay? So, فاضطريت. فاضطريت. I had to, or I was forced to literally, but I had to. فاضطريت. فاضطريت what? ادفع. I had to pay. So usually when I say I pay, you pay, he pays, she pays, كيف ما نقول بالعربي I pay? Usually in the present tense. مين بيعرف? Who knows? أنا ادفع something. What should I say? أنا, I'm showing you with my lips. مين بيعرف كيف ما نقول بالعربي I pay? مين بيعرف؟ شو؟ I'm not gonna say. You say. You say. You say. You say. No, Yani. Okay, that's the verb. Okay, but it's if it's I. Yes. 0.000 said أنا بدفع. That's correct. When you give the answer, please let me know what's your name next to it. Okay? So I give your name. So I can speak to you. So بدفع كتير منيح. في ب. أنا بدفع. أنا بدفع. But here I didn't say اضطريت بدفع. I had to pay. Why did I say اضطريت ادفع? Yes, يعني with a b. So why here, let me show you, why here I'm not saying اضطريت بدفع, I'm saying اضطريت I had to ادفع. You see? اضطريت ادفع. ليه? I dropped the b. Did you notice? We didn't say اضطريت ادفع. مين بيعرف ليه? Who knows why? فاضطريت ادفع. مين بيعرف ليه؟ Who knows why? Hi Mariam. يلا, who's gonna say? Isn't بدفع with a فتحة? In the Lebanese dialect it's with a كسرة. Okay? In some other dialects it can be with a فتحة. Yes, Rosie, very good, because whenever you have a verb plus a verb, you have Rosie is multitasking like me. She's writing on YouTube and writing on Instagram. So yes, but whenever you have two consecutive verbs, you have to drop the ب of the second verb. So منشيل الب. ما منقول اضطريت بدفع, منقول اضطريت ادفع. We say اضطريت ادفع. I had to pay. Bravo. كتير منيح. Don't forget to put your name, okay? So I can say bravo and then I say your name. Abu something. Okay? يلا, فاضطريت ادفع. I had to pay. يلا, we still have one more sentence. Let me say it. Actually, before I say it, let me repeat this sentence. يلا, say out loud with me. كلكم قولوا على صوت عالي معي. Say out loud with me. بالأول initially فكرت إنه عندي تأمين، بس بعدين but then اكتشفت إنه منه مجدد. I discovered that it's not renewed. فاضطريت أدفع. So I had to pay. طلعوا يلا let me turn my camera. طلعوا نتائج. طلعوا literally they went up. طلعوا they went up. That's the literal meaning. But of course when I use طلعوا they went up with نتائج. نتائج. It's 3 syllables. نتائج. Say with me. نتائج. It's the plural of نتيجة. نتيجة. That's singular. Result. نتائج. That's plural. نتيجة. Result. نتائج. يج. You see? يج. نتائج. Results. So of course when I say طلعوا, I don't mean to say the results went up. What does that mean? Can you tell me? The results came out? Do you say came out? Like they were ready basically. How do you say it in English? Then like the next day the results were ready or the results came out? I think came out, right? Yalla, let me know who knows what this means. It turns out the results came out. Yes. Okay, merci. Thank you. So, thank you, Bruno. So, طلعوا نتائج, the results came out. نتائج what? نتائج the results of الفحوصات, of the tests. فحوصات, tests. الفحوصات, the tests. So, طلعوا نتائج الفحوصات. Notice how I'm not saying طلعوا نتائج الفحوصات. Let's say it together. طلعوا, you can pause here. نتائج نتائج with the liaison and the L. نتائج الفحوصات. فحوصات. 2 syllables. So people tend to pause here. نتائج and then say الفحوصات. But if you have to pause, I'd rather you pause after ال than before ال. Okay, that makes you sound a little bit more spontaneous. طلعوا نتائج الفحوصات. So if you want to take one thing from this lesson today, remember that it's always nicer to do always whenever you have an L, do a liaison with the word before, and if you have to pause after the L, not before. That's one secret for you to sound a little bit more native and more spontaneous, more fluid when you're speaking. Okay, yeah, they can be medical exams and normal exams. Okay, Ed, both are okay. فحص or فحوصات. So طلعوا نتائج الفحوصات. It can be a school test, it can be a blood test. Okay, طلعوا نتائج الفحوصات. Let's see it in Arabic. طلعوا نتائج الفحوصات تاني يوم, or you can also say تاني نهار like I said before, the second day, the next day. طلعوا نتائج الفحوصات تاني يوم وكل شي كان ممتاز الحمد لله. وكل شي, و means and, كل شي means everything, كان means was, ممتاز or I usually use كتير منيح, but I don't know why I used ممتاز here. I felt it's like more serious. So ممتاز means excellent. I would usually use كتير منيح. كل شي كان كتير منيح or كل شي كان ممتاز. I actually know why I used ممتاز. You can say ممتاز, and in the Lebanese dialect you can kind of pronounce it ممتاز, because the doctor sent me a voice message and said it was ممتاز, so I used the same word. But I personally would have said كتير منيح. Okay, so ممتاز means excellent, كتير منيح means very good. So وكل شي كان ممتاز, everything was excellent. الحمد لله. الحمد لله means kind of thank God, but it translates as thank God, alhamdulillah. Like the thanking is to God. the hamd, alhamdulillah in standard Arabic. In the Lebanese dialect we say alhamdulillah, thank God. Okay, so وكل شي كان كتير منيح أو كل شي كان ممتاز الحمد لله, and everything was good, thank God. Okay, يلا. Did you like the lesson? Did you enjoy it? Let me know in the comment box. I'm gonna repeat it. Yes, praise to God. That's what it means. Yalla, let's repeat. I'm gonna read slowly, and I'm gonna leave the video on Instagram. I'm gonna post it later on Instagram. You always have the option of reviewing it. You can take your notes. You can create a vocabulary list. Okay. And before I start reading, I want to remind all of you that we have a course. We have a series of courses from absolute beginners all the way to maintenance courses. Maintenance is the people who completed all my courses and want to continue doing more. That's what I call the maintenance course. So there are different levels of courses. We are starting on Monday. It's not too late for you to sign up if you are serious about learning Arabic and you need a structure. You need like proper course plan, as a proper roadmap that can take you from point A to point B to point C all the way to point Z. I really recommend these courses because I believe they are really nice courses. So you can still join. We will begin January 16 and we will finish April 15, and we will be meeting twice a week, every Monday and Wednesday for 1 hour and 15 minutes. Hi Anna, I'm gonna see you on Monday. Anna is coming to the course on Monday. And on Saturdays, there are study sessions where you meet with your classmates, you practice together, you ask your questions. It's always good to kind of connect with people who are doing the same thing. So it's a 3 day, 3 day a week course, but twice a week the actual course, and once a week optional, but I really recommend it that you meet with your classmates and you study together and review everything we do over the week. So if you have questions, you can send me an email. You will find my email under any of my videos, and there is a link in my bio on Instagram. You can go and click on it. You can fill the form and I can send you the email with all the course plans and all the information. And if you feel you need flexibility, the same programs in my live courses I use in my pre-recorded courses. It's a 30-day challenge course. Thank you. Yanni did my courses several times and she's saying they are very beneficial and worth it and interactive and loaded with material. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So basically, sometimes people ask me what's the difference between the 30-day challenge course and the live courses. The content is exactly the same. The difference is that in the live courses, I take the 30-day challenge course or the package and I stretch it over 3 months because we meet twice a week. And in the 30-day challenge course, it's every day you have a lesson, but I always say to my students, you don't have to kill yourself and finish it in 30 days. You always have the option of doing the same, of stretching it over 2 months, 3 months, it's up to you. But the benefit of the pre-recorded self-paced course, you receive it as a package, you download it to your computer, which means you always have the option to watch it several times, review it, because you have lifetime access to it. And what you can do is you choose, okay, I want to do 1 lesson a week, I want to do 2 lessons a week, 3 lessons a week. And I always ask my students to draw a quick schedule and put a target date of completion. Otherwise, you just take the course and lose the momentum and never do it. And I always follow up with my students, check up with them that they are doing the course. So if you're doing it on your own, you will not be on your own. I will be behind you, making sure you're doing your lessons every week and you're asking any questions that you have. It's not like you are left alone, even if you do the pre-recorded courses. So whatever works best for you. If you need flexibility, you can do the pre-recorded courses. If you want to be in a classroom environment live, you can do the Zoom lessons with us. Okay, I hope you like this lesson. Yalla, let's repeat once more before we go. Okay, yalla, say out loud with me. You can look at the Arabic script or the Roman alphabet on Instagram. خلاص, I'm not gonna turn the video. Just say with me out loud. يلا. جمعة الماضية رحت على العيادة ليفحصني الحكيم. I'm gonna pause so you have time to repeat. فحصني وطلب مني فحوصات دم. طلب فحص السكري، الكوليسترول والهرمونات، وكمان فحص بول. Say out loud with me, okay? تاني نهار رحت على المختبر الصبح لأنه كان لازم أعمل الفحوصات عالريق. السكرتيرة هونيك سألتني إذا عندي تأمين. بالأول فكرت إنه عندي، بس بعدين اكتشفت إنه منه مجدد، فاضطريت أدفع. طلعوا نتائج الفحوصات تاني يوم وكل شي كان ممتاز الحمد لله. Okay, yalla, that's enough for today. I really hope you liked it. If you have questions, yalla, type it in the comment box. If you want to say anything, say it before I go. Let me check the comments here. I'm joining a lesson. Okay. What level is the Arabic beginner? There's all levels, Michael. Absolute beginners, General 1, General 2, General 3, maintenance. I also have an advanced level and General 4 level. I'm not opening them this month, okay? My Instagram is the same name as my YouTube, Globetrot with Arabic. I'm also gonna type my email address here for those of you who wanna Sharik at globetrotwitharabic.com. Okay. Anyone? Thank you, Lady Arabic. Thank you, Rosie. Yalla, Rosie, I will see you on Monday as well. Yalla. Anyone has anything to say? Merci. The text is what level? Okay, this is a very good question. Sometimes people ask me what I'm doing on YouTube is what level. I just call it a general level because it's not usually the content only that decides what level things are. It's first of all if I'm using the Arabic script or not. In the Absolute Beginners course, for example, I use the Roman alphabet, but in all my courses, I never ever use the Roman alphabet anymore, just the Arabic script, okay? And also it depends on how fast I'm going, how slow I'm going, how much I'm explaining. So and for example, here I just explain the text, but whenever we are in class, we get into the grammatical details. I explain every verb, we conjugate everything. Let's say that we talk about verb forms, we talk about verb conjugations. So it really depends on the level of the class, how I address the content. You see what I mean? This one, I would use this in a maintenance course even. I would use this in a General 1 course. I would use it in a General 2 course. But the way I approach it will be different, okay? How many details I go into, how many grammatical difficult details I get into. Okay, Michael, I hope I answered your question. But if you want to know more about the content of each course, there is a course plan. You will know exactly what you will learn, all the topics before even you start the course. Merci, Anna. Good night. تصبحي على خير وبشوفك التنين. I'll see you on Monday, hopefully. Okay? Hello, Clara. You're very welcome. Okay. Yalla. The form says January 9. Yes, initially the course was on January 9, but I pushed it to January 16 because it was Christmas, New Year's, and I and the students needed some more time to sign up. Okay? So no, we're starting on Monday. We still didn't start. And even if we started, I usually give 1 extra week for people to join the courses, and the first 2 lessons they miss out on, I usually record them and send them to them so that they can review. Okay? Yes, Baptiste, we can say بالآخر in the end. So somebody is asking me if we say بالأول, can we say بالآخر in the end? Yes, we can say that. Okay? يلا. Bye guys. Merci كتير. Thank you for watching.